Hi there, in this video you are going to see an agent for machine learning multi-class prediction problem. But first let us see on what is a multi-class prediction. So here you see data which is related to wine. So this data set has got different characteristics of the wine, such as the acidity, the citric acid, the residual sugar. It also has got information related to the density as well as the alcohol level. And then if you see the last column, it has got the quality of the wine. Now, if you closely look at this column of quality, it is not an binary problem. There is no indication that this is a good quality or bad quality, but the quality is indicated by numbers. And you can see that these numbers is an indication of the quality. So this is a multi-class problem because we have to use all the different characteristics of the wine to predict the quality, which is not an binary value. It has got multiple values, which means it has got multiple classes. Now let me show you on how this agent runs using my platform datajarvis.ai. So here I am on the agent building screen, which has got this agent, multi-agent architecture available, which has got all these different agents. Let me also now show you the data set. So data set is this wine quality data set, what we have seen earlier. And this data set has got all the information, and we want to predict the quality of the wine on this data set. So let us now execute this agent. So we can specify a prompt that use the data set which is related to the quality of the wine and try to make a machine learning model which is going to predict the quality of the wine. And this is the power of Agentic AI, that you do not have to start with a notebook, but you can start with a prompt, and the agent is going to figure out on what steps it needs to be do. Now you can also specify and target accuracy. So this is also the power of Agentic AI, that you can specify an objective what you want, and then the agents are going to figure out on what needs to be done. So here we are specifying that we need a target accuracy of more than 80%, and then we can also specify that the accuracy is the ROC AUC score, what we mean by accuracy. So let us launch this prompt, and as you can see that first it is going to update the shared state with all the different information, and then it comes out with the list of activities which it needs to be done. So for example, it is going to first start with data profiling, then go to data preparation, model training and model evaluation. Now as you can see that it is now launching this profiling of data. And here you can see that it has I also identified the 6 classes. So you can see that data profiling has in fact identified that this is a multi-class problem, and it has also identified a warning that one of the classes is very less, the value is very less, so it is an imbalanced data set. So here you can see the result of data profiling, and it has come out with the class distribution. It has also come out with the risk that this is an imbalanced data set, as well as it has also given some key recommendation which should be to try some ensemble models. Means you should try random forest, gradient boosting algorithms, and all this information will then be passed on to the next agents, which are going to take all this input and decide based on the work which is given to them and based on the inputs which are given to them by this data profiling agent. Now it is now launching the data preparation step. So here you can see that the data preparation step has started, and at all the time it is updating the information in the shared state so that all the agents can communicate effectively with each other. So here you can see that the data preparation is complete, and you have the prepared data set which is also stored in this wine quality red prepared data set, and it has retained some 11 features. So this is also the power of Agentic AI, that it knows on based on the data which is profiled, what are the columns it should keep, and it also comes out with some next steps which is then passed on to the agents after data preparation. So all know on what was the work which was done with the previous agents, and it now knows also what actions they have to do. So now, as you can see that it is now going to go into this machine learning step. So the machine learning step has started, and as you can see that it has executed the random forest model, because this was the recommendation which was given by the data profiling agent. So you can see that the success has been achieved. It seems that it has achieved a target accuracy of more than 80%, which is pretty good, and it is also now preparing all the different reports for this machine learning activities. So this is pretty powerful, because you have the complete step which has been done completely using collaborative agents. The data profiling agent has come out with different recommendations based on the profile of the data and all the machine learning models. For example, this one, it has executed random forest, and it has also come out with some key insights, as well as it has also come out with a conclusion that yes, it is able to predict with a very good accuracy the quality of the wine, and it has also given a kind of an report such as a confusion matrix. Once again, you will see this is a multi-class confusion matrix, as well as it has also given the top important features, and it seems that the most important feature to determine the quality of the wine is the percentage of alcohol. So this is pretty interesting. If you see the potential of this, it is pretty powerful, and I would say that Agentic AI is really the future for machine learning. So if you are manually developing models, you should stop developing them, and instead you should develop the agents which are going to do the machine learning for you. And what you need to do is you need to configure all your knowledge as prompts, as well as your activity of a future machine learning engineer is not going to program all the steps of machine learning, but think of the architecture of the agent, think of the prompts and how the different agents are connected, and try to see on how to have agents for multi-class, single class. So you have to just use all your agent, all your experience, all your knowledge in developing agents which are going to do machine learning. And if you want to try out building agents for machine learning in a very visual way, you can do so on my platform datajarvis.ai. So with this, I'm going to conclude this video. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. And see you soon in another exciting video where I will build an agent, an exciting agent, which is going to analyze some data, as well as it is also going to do some additional machine learning. So see you soon.